All right. Welcome, everybody, to the new and improved Lounge Sports Network on LMG Radio. I am Sam Sprunger, as always, joined by JW Shannon. JW,
Hey, all.
how are we
What's up?
this fine evening on the new and improved Lounge Sports Network on LMG Radio?
Well, we're excited. That's what we are. We're
Yeah.
only a few days away from some football, guys.
Yeah. That's the exciting thing. We're testing it out, making sure things are operating the way they should. And so far, so good, JW. We've gotten a couple of kinks worked out, but I think we've got a setup that it's going to be on my end a little bit easier, but it should improve the quality in which we are able to put stuff out.
Yeah, and that's what we're striving for.
Yep.
We want people to be able to hear us well.
Yeah. And now I know you're all watching this on a social media platform right now or listening to this. But this is going to be exactly what you see on and hear on LMG Radio. Now, the one thing that we need to throw out there is for the time being, I don't know, I'm not 100% sure why actually, but you have to put in www.lmgradio.us. For some reason, that www needs to be in the search for it, but we're going to put a link in the post here or the stream here that hopefully will connect you right to it and be able to take you to it, and we'll keep putting that out all the way up through, for probably the rest of the season. And it looks like JW's having a little connection issue of his own, maybe. But I wanted to chat about the sponsors that we got, the awesome sponsors. We've got a full slate of sponsors this year. We're really, really happy and excited with this, is the ability to have so many great businesses and places around the area to support us in getting you all of the Bluffton Pirates football action this season. Starting off with Blanchard Valley Health System. They are our presenting sponsor. We're so happy to have them back. Every game day broadcast is going to be brought to you by Blanchard Valley Health System. Our kickoff show, which is always the game day festivities that start every time that we kick off the day. That's exactly what we're doing. We're kicking off the show with the Grobe Systems kickoff show, JW.
I'm back.
But we
had a little technical difficulties on my end.
That's okay, no problem. I was just talking about our presenting sponsor, BVHS, and then also our kickoff show sponsor, the Grobe Systems of Bluffton kickoff show every week, every Friday for the festivities to start.
Great sponsors. Great.
And then we actually have a new sponsor for X's and O's with Coach Richards. The Nice Tire and Service Center is sponsoring our X's and O's with Coach Richards. That's a new sponsor this season, so we're happy to have Nice on the roster, so to speak, I guess is the best way to put it. Then
welcome, guys.
Yeah, and to wrap up, that's in the middle of our pregame festivities. So it's the meat of the meat and potatoes, I guess, so to speak. There, JW, is because that's when Coach Richards talks about who we're playing that week. Then we wrap it up about yours and my analysis of what's going to happen this week on the Curious Flipside Grill pregame show. That will wrap up the pregame festivities each week. The Curious Flipside Grill pregame show. They've been with us from the start, so we're really happy to have them still on board with us.
Yeah, another great sponsor we have.
We have a bunch more, so we're going to talk about each of these. So hopefully you're strapped in and ready to hear about all of these great sponsors that we've got. Eikenberry Landscaping is our red zone sponsor yet again this year. That's a great. You get a lot of mentions with that sponsorship. Maybe
Yeah,
not as much
absolutely.
as touchdowns as Angels Flooring knows, but you get a lot of mentions with the Red Zone.
Yeah, and he's one of our favorite ones to announce just because of the fact that what it's related to.
Yeah, that means the Pirates are getting close. That's the fun thing right there.
Yep.
Moving on, we've got this is an interesting one here, JW, and we'll talk about why this is interesting. Our turnovers, yet again, forced turnovers brought to you by Southgate Lanes of Bluffton. The gentlemen
All
out
right.
there are sponsoring the turnovers yet again this season. Pretty excited to have them as a sponsor, a very participating or participative, I guess this is the way to say it, sponsor.
Yeah, these guys are just great in the community all in general. So yeah, go out and support them.
Well, we love them even more, JW. You know why?
Because we get free food sometimes.
Well, that too, but our two beloved owners out there both
Yes.
wrote checks for us to sponsor something. So they, instead of getting a refund, just chose to sponsor our post-game show as well. So Southgate Lanes is our first double sponsor of our short career so far on Lounge Sports Network.
Well, yeah, you leave it to Derek and Bean. They're going to be the first.
Well, and I was telling them, I'm like, I can get you a refund. And they're like, you know what? And then I kiddingly said, unless you want to sponsor the post game show, and I got a response of, well, what? It makes sense, doesn't it? Because you've already got the money for it, so let's do that. So we
absolutely,
we love those guys out there, but they're
do.
Awesome for doing that. That they certainly didn't have to, but it is gratefully appreciated. Then we have that. Now we're getting to my area, is the to my stomach. We're talking, through my stomach here, because now we have the kickoff and kick return sponsor, the Hothead Burritos of Wapakoneta and Lima locations. Yeah. They're back with us to sponsor the kicks and kick returns. There's a lot of times that we're a good chance that we're going to have more kickoffs sponsored by Hothead Burritos, not kick returns.
Yeah, that's the plan, at least.
It's been so far, so we've had a good ratio, but yeah, pretty happy to, grateful to have Hothead Burritos back with us.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Now, JW, something you do each week is you read the uniform descriptions. You give detailed uniform descriptions each week. We have a sponsor for that this year.
Absolutely wonderful.
So now our uniform descriptions are brought to you by Inside Innovations here in Bluffton. Really happy to have them. I thought it fit well. Description, the decoration of the uniform, interior design, So I thought definitely something that Brooke thought it fit pretty well too. So that she decided to go with the uniform descriptions. So you've got somebody to read it for now.
Wow. Yeah, I feel blessed.
We have the aforementioned touchdown sponsor, Angels Flooring. Angels Flooring since 2009 has been doing things around the Bluffton area. But I'll tell you what, they're getting a good bang for their buck as the touchdown sponsor. Every time the Pirates score, it is an Angels Flooring touchdown. We do what we can, right?
Exactly.
We have a new play of the game sponsor this year, but it's not a a new sponsor. Jason Cox State Farm. They moved from their sponsorship last year to the play of the game. So each week we'll talk about the play of the game from the previous week, and it will be brought to you by Jason Cox State Farm. JW.
Sounds like a great deal.
Yes, it does. I do not disagree. And then we move to the next one we've got is our timeouts, official and team, all season long will be brought to you by
Sumi Rico.
Yes, Sumi Rico, Ohio, out on Snyder Road is sponsoring yet again our timeouts for the 2026 season. Pretty appreciative that they've stuck with us throughout the whole time as well.
Yeah, and I hope none of them are offended by the way we say that sometimes.
Absolutely
but it's just
not.
kind of an inside joke.
Yeah, we just kind of I don't know how it even started, but we've just always kept it going. But then for our halftime recap, Stratton Auto Sales, awesome people there at Stratton. They're maintaining their halftime recap. The Around the Area scoreboard, we've got a new sponsor of the scoreboard, but not a new sponsor. Fat Jack's Pizza is now the sponsor of the Around the Area scoreboard. We'll go through scores throughout the area at the very guaranteed at halftime and then at the post-game show. But we will also give some periodic updates during the game as well for games around the area. That'll be brought to you by our friends at Fat Jack's Pizza.
Very nice. Some of the best pizza around.
Oh, for sure. For sure. I mentioned the post-game show. We've got a couple of new sponsors for things that we hadn't had. Well, we had the coaches show, but that is going to be our coaches show. We have a sponsor for the coaches show every Wednesday, minus maybe not this week. We might have it a Thursday, I think maybe is what we might be shooting for this week. But our coaches show is now brought to you by Frucci's Four Seasons.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
nice.
Frucci's Four Seasons, taking the sponsorship of our coaches show so you and I can get together and chat about whatever, and then have Richards come in and chat. And we have a good time. I always enjoy the coaches show. So this year, thank you, Frucci's, for signing on as our sponsor for that. Then we have First Downs. I don't know how we've gone all this time, JW, without having a First Down sponsor, but we finally decided to this year, and we've got Buckeye Archery out of Vaughnsville is our sponsor for First Downs. So it'll be a Buckeye Archery first down every time the Pirates move the sticks. So pretty happy to have that.
They're putting some pressure on us, remembering all these.
That's why I have a big printed card every game.
It's just, isn't it fantastic, though, as a small town thing, to have so many great sponsors.
Yeah, and it's an 11 or it's an 8.5 by 14 inch. Like I've got and it's real small print. Like I have a full page, and it's got tagline. It reminds me everything that I need to say. Sometimes I still screw it up, but that's okay. And then finally, our last sponsor I'm going to mention is our player of the game, the Riley Creek Sportswear player of the game. Each week, you and I, JW, will decide who is the best overall player, had the best performance during the game, and it can be from either team.
Yeah, unfortunately, we had to give it to an opposing team a couple times last year, and we didn't like it.
No, I don't like that. I don't want to do that, but we do. We reward the best overall.
Absolutely.
And but Brad over at Riley Creek Sportswear and Kelly, both of them. But they
Kelly's probably the real boss.
Well, yeah, we know that. I mean, we know that. But we're very happy to have them. They supply the shirts, so every game that you see us presenting somebody with a T-shirt, that's coming from Riley Creek Sportswear and their sponsorship of the player of the game. JW, we are only a couple of days away from talking football.
Wow.
And just a couple more days further than that, we'll be playing some football. How excited are we?
Oh, it seems like it's only been 3 weeks since our last broadcast.
I know. A lot's happened in that time, but I agree.
Yeah. So I'm very excited. I think we're going to have another really good team this year.
Yeah, we did move up as well in division, correct? We went up to what? We were in 7. We were in 6, and then we went up to 5.
Yeah, I believe that's what it was. Yes. Yeah. So that's not always helpful, but
at the same time, that to me, that doesn't mean a whole lot other than the fact that it will be different teams that we might play in the playoffs.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you're playing well, you're playing well.
Yep. Yep, absolutely. So, all right. Well, I appreciate everybody tuning in again. The Lounge Sports Network's new and improved look on LMG Radio. Remember, look in the link or in the description or in the post with this stream, and you should find the link. It's www.lmgradio.us. And it'll take you right to the page. It will say, I believe, LM or Lounge Media Group Productions or something if we're not on the air. And if we are on the air, you'll have this cool game static. Well, it's going to be different each week with the fact that we play somebody different each week, but it'll be this static thing to where when you see this, we are on the air. Nothing to add.
Nope. Easy enough.
All right. Well, JW, thanks for coming on and joining me. And so we could talk to everybody and tell them that the new and improved Lounge Sports Network on LMG Radio is here. And it's I think it's here to stay. It's pretty slick, and I like it.
Yeah, I sure hope so. And, I just hope everybody enjoys it again this year. We appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir. So thank you so much, everybody. We will see you at the very latest on Friday for the Bluffton Pirates and the Ben Logan Raiders here on LMG Radio. See you, everybody.